This is a classic look that will never die. So eventually you always see it comes back. So this year you're gonna see it's becoming a big trend to have this 40-20 finger wave. Before it used to be a little bit more deconstruct, that means like a little bit more tassel. In this case I'm going a little bit more of a polished, clean texture, very sophisticated old-time glamour woman, which I think it works great. I mean, you've seen it on a runway, you've seen a lot in the movies now. So it's a look that comes back, and this year is one of the biggest trends. The best way to have a finger wave, like, you know, all these type of glamour looks, like very Veronica Lake, you got to do the setting on the hair. If you have a good setting, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just the solid base, just to create that wave that comes around your eyes, that emphasizes your face, so you look sexy, very glamour woman. The step is that very easy. When you decide what type of look you want to have, first you got to decide the part. Once you decide the part, my suggestion, makes it a little bit dramatic. In other words, like most of the time you always have at the center of your eyebrows. So what I do, I push a little bit further down. So when I have that wave, like, you know, it becomes a little bit more strong, a little bit more dramatic. In this case, she has a bang, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit tricky. And then, like, you know, once the part, never go straight back, just to go a little bit cross, you want to go towards the center. The setting is very simple. Just to start to place those setting, like, you know, just to going down. In other words, instead of just have a setting, the traditional setting going all back, what you want to do, you want to follow the wave. And then you break with the one at the center. You do exactly the same thing on the side. So you have a two section, it goes down towards your face, and everything else just to follow as exactly the same step, just to going back. You see, there is one set placing at the center, and there's all the three line up at the center, exactly the same. When you brush it, you want to have the wave follow through it, even if it loses a little bit or disappears a little bit, but blends in the rest. So even if the look is not perfectly done, but at least the feeling should be the wave, a sexy, luminous, sexy woman. No gravity on the roots, curl exception everywhere, blow dry, and then just set it and just let it cool off. And then when it's ready to take off, just a very gentle, remove the set, and just use a Mason Pearson brush, very gentle. So if you're afraid, like, you know, you don't know how to use a brush, start with a wide tooth comb, so you see where the wave will follow, and then just to go over a little bit with the brushing. You may need some teasing a little bit on the roots just to create a little bit more dramatic heights on the wave. Otherwise, just like, you know, let it be and it will look beautiful.